Hi there. Tonight's video is a kind of flip through slash reading excerpts kind of thing. And as you can see in front of me, I have Super Mario Bros Encyclopedia. The first 30 years. The official guide. This is still sealed, as you can hear. I have not opened this yet. I have had it for a little while though. And I am really excited to dig into this. The ultimate guide to the Mushroom Kingdom. And if this is any indication of what is in this book, I think I am going to have a great time sharing this with you all. 250 pages, jam-packed with content. So they are talking about 17 Super Mario games. Pretty neat. So each section has the game, story, features, enemies, courses, and there's even some explanation of glitches too, which sounds really cool. Alright, let us tear the wrappings off this book and let's dive right in. Alright, let's check this book out. From 1985 through 2015. I wonder if they'll make a 40th anniversary book. Takashi Tezuka, General Manager of Nintendo. He wrote the intro in this book. I'm not going to read all of this though. Alright. is pretty cool. First one I ever played. I think I have pretty much played all of these. Most of them all the way through, and some of them not. Here is the Mario family. I love the colors in this book. It looks really good. Princess Daisy. I am not too familiar with her or Rosalina. I know I've seen her in a Mario Party game, but I don't actually know what other Mario games she's in. Alright, the first one that started it all. I mean, if you're not familiar with this one, what are you doing with your life? Just kidding. Maybe. On the Nintendo Entertainment System. I know some of you were around when this came out, and some of you were not. I was, and I'm going to leave it at that. I do love this original Super Mario Bros. Game, though. And I will forever remember leaving on my Nintendo system because there was no save. And that is what you did in that time. Otherwise, you had to start all over again. Playable characters, Luigi and Mario. Power-ups. Man, look at that. Back in the day, only 4 power-ups. Actually, there's only 3. I don't know why they listed him as a power-up. But there was the mushroom, which made Mario bigger, and you could break blocks. Fiery Mario. When you get a fire flower, and he can spit fireballs. And Invincible Mario with Starman. I had no idea it was actually called Starman. We always just called it the Star. And the enemies, which all fit on one page. All the worlds, 8 of them to be exact. Items and obstacles. And more. I have a bunch of extras. Japanese one for the Famicom Disk System. That is interesting. So their second one was the Lost Levels for us. And they changed the second Mario game for others because they felt it was too difficult and nobody would like it. So I find that pretty interesting. Which, if you have ever played the Lost Levels, it really is really hard. I don't think I'm going to go in depth on every game, otherwise we will be here a really long time. So their version is Super Mario USA. Interesting. But Super Mario 2 is what we got. Looks very familiar. But in this game you got to pick from 4 characters instead of just 2. Mario, Luigi, Princess Toadstool, and Toad. Princess Toadstool. So that's what they called her back then, until she evolved to Peach. If I remember, this game was a reskin of Doki Doki Panic. The game was very interesting because it was very different from the first one. Super Mario Land, 1989, on the Game Boy. I do not have an OG Game Boy, but I do have some OG Game Boy games. I just don't play it on that system. Super Mario Land is one that I have not played yet. Let's take a look at the story for this one. Once upon a time, there was a peaceful world called Sarasaland. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to say that. What one did I pick to read? There were 4 kingdoms: Birabudo, Muda, Easton, and Chai. One day, the skies were suddenly covered by a huge black cloud. From a crack in this cloud, an unknown space monster, Tatanga, emerged. This Tatanga hypnotized people so he can control them any way he liked. All the characters, enemies. So strange to see the color version. And this is where Daisy comes in. Couldn't remember what game she was from. Super Mario Bros 3. This one is my favorite. I love Super Mario Bros 3. Definitely one of my go-tos that I still go back and play to this day. Tanuki suit. That is my favorite. All the enemies. And the worlds. Items and obstacles. Super Mario World. This one was on the Super Nintendo. Another favorite of mine. I would play this game all the time. Pretty big jump coming from this system because it's 8-bit to 16-bit. So the game looked really awesome. Plus, Yoshi. Being able to use Yoshi in the game, really cool. All the enemies. The worlds were pretty cool too. Super Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins. I'm not sure why the Japanese art is up here, but that's okay. Another OG Game Boy game that I do own now, but I have not played it yet. And it'll be a little strange because I have a Game Boy Advance that I play it on, so it'll kind of add some pizzazz to the picture instead of just green. Super Mario 64. This one was on the Nintendo 64. I owned this one too. Loved playing it. First 3D Mario game. And this is probably, I think this was the only one that I beat and got all the stars for. That was a long time ago. I might still be able to do it. I don't know. I like 3D Mario games, but I'm not very fond of them too much. I prefer the 2D ones. I know, unpopular opinion, but that's how I feel. Super Mario Sunshine. Not a favorite of mine. On the GameCube, I do own it. I have never beaten the game. Just because I could never get used to the flood pack. So I never really got into playing it too much. I tried. Might have to go through some of these a little quicker. Because I don't think we're even halfway through the book yet. New Super Mario Bros. This is the DS version. I have this one and I have played it. It's really fun to play on the handheld. Super Mario Galaxy. This one is on the Wii. I've played a little bit of this, but I never beat it. I'm not very fond of the Wii controls, or the controller for that matter. This game has quite the section. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I do have this one as well on the Wii. So the DS version and the Wii version. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I have never played this one yet. It is on the Nintendo Wii. Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. New Super Mario Bros. 2. Another one for the 3DS. I do have both of these. I've never finished them though. something I need to get into. New Super Mario Bros. U. I do not have a Wii U at all. No system, no games. Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. And this is the part where Mario makes an appearance in all of these games. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I'm starting to do gameplay videos, let's plays, and just relaxing game walkthroughs and wandering through some games, so let me know if there's anything that you would like to see, and I will add it to my list. I hope you are relaxed and that you have a great